Hello and welcome back to another manga unboxing with me, Manga Boy. I figured we'd start the January haul a little early, so this is not going to be included in the big picture I have. That'll be in the next one. These are packages. A few of them are Right Stuff. A few of them are from eBay, Mercari, and Amazon. It just kind of depends on what I could find. So to start with, this is Right Stuff, Fairy Tale 100 Year Quest, Volume 6. I've actually not started the 100 Year Quest yet. I've been reading his other manga, though, which I've really liked, Eden Zero. So I am glad that that's good. This, I would hope, is just as good, if not better. I just don't really like how, Natsu just gets so powerful out of nowhere. Hopefully the 100 Year Quest kind of fixes that. We will have to see, though, as it continues on. I like the concept of continuing it after the manga ended. That way it's keep it fresh. I have a feeling they just wanted, the more money. Here we have Rave Master, Volume 22. One of the volumes I was missing. I like the little flute thing in the back. This one's sealed up tight. Very nice. I love the bags to it. I really should get into bagging manga myself, but I don't really like the way they look super, that much. Here's another order from eBay. / Amazon / Mercari. It's hard to remember where I got all these from. Another Rave Master. Little clue on the back. 32. So this one was definitely eBay, actually. Now I remember it. Get into focus there. There we go. Rave. So Rave Master is by the same guy who made Fairy Tale. If you didn't know, or didn't read it on the cover there. I like it. And I remember liking it more than I liked Fairy Tale, but I haven't read it in ever. Whoops. That was nice. Anyways, I haven't read it ever, and I just watched the manga. I just watched the anime, when I was a kid, but I didn't finish it. This is from the thrift bookstore. The thrift bookstore typically has some nice stuff there for a good price. So let's open this up. I wonder if you guys can guess what it is. I have a feeling it's Rave Master. Any guesses? Come on. Open it up. Let's show the audience what I've won. I've lost. Somebody just slaughter me now. A little bit of a bend to it. It says it's $1. I definitely did not pay $1 for it. I paid a little bit more. But still not bad. I'd pay $1 for this. This is Flame of Recca, Volume 13. I now have most of the Flame of Recca volumes. I'm just missing, I think it's 29. I have a box set kind of blocking it, so I can't actually look at it right now. But I think it's Volume 29 that I'm missing. It goes for a crazy high price. I'm going to be Volume 8. It's the only book that I might actually end up printing, unless they get to reprinting sometime. Here's Barnes & Noble. I really try to not get manga from Barnes & Noble as much as I can. The shipping they send is typically terrible. It's just these crap envelopes. And so they can get bent out of shape and everything like that. But this one manga is completely sold out everywhere except for Barnes & Noble. Skeleton Knight in Another World. And I don't really know much about it other than it was on sale. And everybody says it's really good. It's from 7 Seas. I figured it was just getting out of print because of 7 Seas. It's 7 Seas. But why Barnes & Noble has so many, I just don't understand. So if you guys are looking for this series, I guess look at Barnes & Noble. Because that's what I ended up doing. I ordered the rest of the series as well. They were on sale for a spooky Right Stuff sale. Let's see what's up next here. Oh, I like this paper job. This was a good one. They did a very nice job of making sure that this book doesn't get damaged. That's my phone. Sorry about that, guys. Let me turn that off. Alright, back to it. Ah, yes. More Rave Master. I really like this packing job. I think it was a nice job with it. All this bubble wrap and the paper. They really went over the top to make sure this thing did not get damaged. Which is nice because I remember this volume being pretty expensive. This is volume 28. A little bit of runoff there from the spine, but not too bad. It's actually pretty bad. when you look at it in the back especially. A little bit of the art show here. Oh man. The Heroes manga actually came out in October, I think, and it's kind of neat because it shows Haru, the main character of Rave Master, and Hiro Mashima. Hiro's just new. Bleh. I think his name's Hiro blah 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 Mashima or something like that, but it shows it in his new art style. Spirit Circle number 4. I have been dying for this. This has been on my waiting list for so long. I actually read it already as I'm recording this. I loved it. I finished the whole series. I was really upset that I got the first 2 volumes and not this one, so I stopped it at 3 until I got 4, so that way I could continue reading the rest of the story smoothly. And I'm so glad I did. I finished this whole story actually in one day. As soon as I finished recording this, I went and read it. I couldn't wait. It is such a good read. If you guys haven't ever read it, definitely worth a shot. The same guy who did Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer. If you haven't read that either, worth a shot. Just gotta open this here. This tape is super stubborn. I'm just gonna open this envelope in the weirdest way possible. You guys ready for this? You guys ever see how weird an envelope can be opened? Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, free trash bag. Well, thank you for the free trash bag, eBay seller. I will use it to throw away all this packaging. Flame of Rekka again, volume 12. And I've talked about this manga like ad nauseum in my other unboxing videos. This manga volume looks like it's a little beat up though. It's kind of hard to get a super mint set of Rave Master or even Flame of Rekka since they've both been out of print for so long. Well, at the very least, these volumes of Flame of Rekka. You can get a few of the volumes from Right. You can actually most of the volumes on like Right Stuff, but it's hard to get the missing ones. So let's just open this up. I really hope they get another printing because I like Flame of Rekka and I don't want to pay $1,000 for that volume, or even $500 for it. It's like craziness. And you know what? I actually won't buy it for that price. So let's open her up. This one's a pretty good job too. It's a kind of a soft envelope, slip thing, bag, I don't know what you call it, into this nice postal service one with another wrap job on it. Oh my god. And it was priority mail. Okay, let's open this up. Oh, and today's video is sponsored by my girlfriend's camera. She bought a battery for it, so now I can use it again. Ha 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 ha. I love it. Come on. Urgh. There we go. Got me a little out of breath there. Okay. Rave Master, number 30. In another bag. This is a much better bag. It's like perfect size for this. Come on, focus. There you go. Little Plu cat on the back. Even though he's a dog. It's a little weird that he's got cat ears. Borders. I used to love Borders. This was my favorite store when I was a kid to go get manga. I would love it. There was a huge one at a mall that I used to go to all the time, so I would always ask my mom if we could go in there. And I would just spend forever looking at all the books trying to figure out which ones I would get. I miss Borders. Bring Borders back. BBB. Lupin the Third, the First. I heard this movie is super good. Haven't seen it yet, but the CGI actually looks great for the first time ever. I've never seen... well, I have seen it, but it's pretty rare that it looks good and not messed up. So here's Future Diary. Future Diary is previously published by Tokyo Pop. I guess, kind of. I don't know if it still is technically the distributor and producer of it, since they went out of business, came back into business. The volume itself has a good feel to it. It's a little glossy, but it's got a good heft. And the pages are like fresh. That's how it feels anyways. They feel like fresh. It's hard to explain what that means, but if you were to open it up, you'd know what I'm talking about. So, Future Diary actually is an interesting manga because it got cut off short once Tokyo Pop went under. They didn't actually finish releasing it, so it's 1 through 10 by Tokyo Pop and 11 and 12 by nobody. It's not actually out in English yet. Probably will never be. And so I was really bummed to hear that because like I bought 1 through 10 thinking 10 was the last one. I should have done a little bit better research, but I didn't. The art looks decent. I've heard good things about this story, especially the anime, but I never really watched it. I typically will read something if there's an anime out, just because, you know, anime takes a lot of time. Manga's a lot quicker to read it. And anime's free, you know, so it's just like, eh. You know, you can get it free on Crunchyroll. No Game, No Life. This used to be awesome when I was in high school. It came out like either my junior or senior year, I can't remember which. And then it just never came back. The light novels, I guess, still come out. But in any case, I loved it. The art looks pretty good in this. And I really hope they continue the manga adaptation of the light novels, but they haven't done it in a long time. But I got these just kind of to keep it in my collection because I really like the series a lot. I know that it's probably not going to amount to much because it's probably not going to keep coming out, at least not for a long time. But still, rather have it than not. Another Future Diary. We got more Future Diary. I got the whole set. Number 5. And I really like, this is like the only way to do a black cover justice. I really feel like black covers show a lot of dust and fingerprints, but these black covers are like perfect. I like don't understand it. And you can see the glossiness on the cover here. You kind of see how it reflects a little bit. Let's see that. And it's like perfectly square. This is like the best print job I've ever seen by like anybody for a single volume like this. I can't get over it. I wish they were all like this. Come on into focus there. This one is weird. This one is matte. It's like a Viz Sig. What the heck? You can hear it on my fingers too. It doesn't stick to it. It's. See? You can see the difference. It's like not. It's like OLED versus LED. It's like what? Why? It's the only volume like that too. I'm just checking it right now to make sure I'm right, and I am. Get this box out of here. Future Diary number 3. See, it's glossy. I don't know why they picked that one volume. It's like in the middle of it too. It's not the last one. It's not the first one. It's just randomly in the middle. You know, the decision making. This is why Tokyo Pop went under. This lady looks nice. She's volume 8. I don't know how nice you can be in this world because I feel like it's just all about murdering. So it seems odd to me that somebody would be nice, but whatever. You know, you can be nice. I'll take it. You can be a nice lady. Number 10. This is the last one that was released. Looks like the plot's getting heated based on the cover. And she looks like she's huge, not only width, but height. That's interesting. No Game, No Life Volume 2. So, No Game, No Life is about these two siblings that get sent to another world. It's like an isekai before isekais really took off. And they have to win these games against other races who have these nice little cheats based on their race. And so it's hard for them to win, but when they win, they get like to control that country. Black Clover 24. This is the latest Black Clover. I don't have the rest yet. I used to read the scanlations online, but now I don't because I stopped reading it because I just lost attention to it. That's why I really hate digital, is I can't keep up with it in my head. It's just not as interesting. The only manga really that I keep up with for digital is really One Piece. But I'll buy like digital manga to support the industry if I like print something that's available digitally. Better than not doing it. Tsubasa Omnibus Volume 8. 3-in-1. So I haven't actually read Tsubasa, but there's a huge clamp sale, and so I got Tsubasa. My girlfriend said it was really good, but the ending was just really weird, so I was like, oh, okay, I guess that's worth a read. However, you guys probably know this if you're fans of Tsubasa, but it actually has crossovers. And so the crossover is with Holic, and I guess technically Cardcaptor Sakura. Sakura is one of the main characters in it. I don't really get how that works. Here's Holic, Omnibus 3. I hear everybody just call it Holic. I don't know if it's XXX Holic or XXX Holic, but I'm just going to call it Holic. And again, I got this in that same clamp sale. I actually just got everything by clamp in the clamp sale that was on sale. I'm a crazy person, I know. It was not financially responsible. I don't know much about Holic either, other than I should read both at the same time in a specific order. So if you know what the order is, just leave it a comment below, and I'll read it in that order that you recommend. If everyone's in the dark as me, then we won't do that. Oh, this one's from Amazon, I know that. If you guys are hungry for some bread, let me tell you. Keto white bread. This stuff tastes amazing. And there's no carbohydrates in it. It's like, what? Definitely worth an unboxing. Definitely worth the packaging and the buying. It's like 20 bucks for 2 loaves. It's not bad. Lastly, the creme de la creme. Tokyo Ghoul Re box set. It was on sale on Amazon for like 100, and so I picked it up because I was like, oh shit, this is usually 160. So this is going to be the second half of the Tokyo Ghoul. I have the first box set, so now I'm really glad to have the second box set as well. I like the little colors they have on here, and the spacing is nice. It's heavy though. I'm out of breath. Alright, let's get all these boxes out of the way. I'll give this a quick open. I know I don't usually open things in plastic wrap, so I hope nobody gets mad at me. Okay. There you go, Viz Signature. It's so cool to me that they have Viz Signature box sets like this. We have this right here, little piece of artwork. Complete box set, lettering. And let's see. Let's take a few of these out. That's a thick ass book. Volume 16 is like a 2-in-1. Holy shit. Wowee. Wowee wow. So we're not going to go through all of these right now, but I do love the Tokyo Ghoul recovers and Tokyo Ghoul covers. I think they're very nice and artsy. Their spines are kind of classy as well, since they're just white, you know, with red font and black font. So here you go. We've got a few of them over here. Volume 2. Whoops. Let's try to get out of here and see if I can get a little piece of if there's anything at the bottom besides the poster. That's my socks for MeUndies. The top is just plain white, which is kind of disappointment. The inside is just plain white, which is kind of disappointment. But whatever. So here's the haul, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it today. This is just like a little appetizer before the next one comes out. Because I know I just am going to have way too much in January. I almost reached a doorknob there. Not so bad, right? Not so bad. Alright. I hope everyone has a nice day, a good weekend if it's on the weekend when you watch this. And until next time, bye.